cheating on me with my best friend. Little did I motherfucking know. Not only was it her. Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to this channel, what's happening? So before we even start this video, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already, because you know that I know that you know that I'm lit a fool. Let's go ahead and get this video to 20 likes, because I know that 25 is overdoing it, but listen. Do y'all like Twinkies? But as you see from the title of this video, I am bringing y'all a story time today because, quite frankly, a lot of y'all answered on my poll that y'all wanted a story time. I didn't tell y'all what type of story time that I was bringing you, but now you know that I'm about to do it. On the time my boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend and I got played like, sis. When I say played, I am on a different level of played. Hurt. Like, it was so bad that I couldn't even be mad. So let's just hop right into the video. So these shenanigans occurred back in my high school years. Like, yo, it's so bad. Like, listen. So at this period of time, I was not living with my parent. Catch that, parent. I was living with one of my friends, or should I say ex-best friend. And for the sake of this video, I am not going to be using names so it can cut down drama and all this extra BS. For this video, her name will be Bean, because her bean ass head has the audacity. But anywho, I lived with Bean and her family for a couple of months just so I could finish up school. And I had a lot going on with my family, so it really affected how I had my school going on and how I had other life problems going on. So Bean helped me out and asked her mom if I could stay with them just so I could finish out my year, because ain't no way I was about to be a dropout. But around my 3rd month living with them, I wound up getting a job at a local fast food restaurant that was like a couple of minutes down the road. Okay, it was like good 30-35 minutes. But listen, that's a couple. And of course, this silly trick was jealous because I got a job. And it wasn't affecting me none, because I mean, she never admitted she was jealous, but you can peep when somebody not feeling what you got going on. It's not my fault that your slow bean head can't fill out an application correctly and behave like a normal being. But basically, the hints that she basically gave off that she was just jealous as if. She would just constantly tell me that I wouldn't last at the job, they were gonna fire me, I wasn't needed there, e-tech. And in my head, I'm like, not everybody like you, because quite frankly, I like my coins. I need them. I need those. Like, bye. But you know, typical me, not liking drama, I just brushed it off and would be like, girl, whatever. Because, you know, that's my best friend. You know, some people not brought up like you and they don't know how to compliment you. But I knew what was up. It was all on her face. Second week of working that job, eventually they put me on the register. That's the worst thing they could have done, because bitch, them tips was crazy. Tips was motherfucking crazy. And like the second day they put me on the register, this motherfucking being, y'all, the most angelic dude I've ever seen in my life, just walks through the door, and I'm like, what brings you here? You just don't see that on a daily basis. Just somebody just huxtable like this guy just walking in a fast food restaurant that, you know, I'm probably just doing a lot, but hold up. So the whole time I'm just admiring him, and I didn't even realize that 10 minutes had went past. So when I realized that, I'm just like, damn, you ain't say nothing yet. Like, what you been doing these last 10 minutes? Because I know what I've been doing. I'm just like, can I take your order? He was like, yeah, I actually been looking at the menu and I really don't know what I want to get. So what do you suggest? I'm like, well, I'm about to put you on, because that double stacked double cheeseburger with extra lettuce and tomato with ketchup and mustard is bomb as a period. So while we waiting for his food, he just spitting game. You know, I'm kind of catching it, but not too much. I'm being a little flirty, but not too much. Trying to be hard to get, because I'm not trying to have him thinking I'm easy, like he can just get me or he can get any girl he wanted. And at that, I'm not trying to get played. Little did I fucking know. So we still chatting it up, and his food finally comes. I give it to him, and I'm just quick to be like, have a great day. And I'd be like, this zoom, zoom. I ran to the back of the kitchen because he was not about to just have an opening to ask me for my number. No, he wasn't gonna have it like that. It was not gonna be that easy. So that night, I'm just thinking in my head, like, we was really vibing. And I'm wishing to see him again. So like the next month of me working there, I never seen him again. I finally just gave up, forgot about him, e-tech. Then I see him again, and he walks into the restaurant, and I'm on the window this time, so I'm not on the register. And I get a glimpse of him, and I'm like, and we kind of just interlocked eyes, but I kind of was like, girl, I gave him the up and down. I mean, the little register, you can't really see the legs, but from the pelvis up, I'm like, I gave him that little smirk, and it was chicken grease. That was it, because he gave me the eyes, I gave him the eyes. We knew what was up. We didn't even have to say it, but it was up. So he didn't even attempt to talk to me, or like, I was hoping he was gonna go around and come to the window, but he never did. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But third time's a charm. At this point, I'm boosting the F out of myself, because for all I know, he could probably just think I'm cute but not attractive. Because, you know, nowadays guys just don't be feeling us black queens, and it's cool, it's whatever, because we don't need them. We got ourselves, period. So the third time that we encounter each other, I'm in Walmart shopping, and I bump into him on the pasta aisle. And I feel like I should give him a name. So we are gonna name him String Bean, because this motherfucker was skinny and tall. Or we can call him Bamboo, because quite frankly, Bamboo is long and tall. Now we gonna call him String Bean. So I bumped into String Bean. We was just chatting, and he asked me for my number. So in my head, I'm like, you the motherfucking beat. You the motherfucking beat. You the motherfucking beat. I felt like I was the shit. Worst mistake that I could have possibly ever made in my life. I'm pretty sure me not seeing him for that whole month was a sign from Jesus, because String Bean sorry as F, and he gonna get his. Karma is up. So now that I got his number, I'm like, okay, so it's official. So let me go ahead and just talk to my best friend about it and see how she feel. Little did I know, like, I'm just gonna say that this whole video, little did I know, because all these people played me to a T. So later that night, I did talk to Bean about it, and she was just giving me her little insight. She was like, girl, yes. Like, when I go with my friends, I be seeing him at the little kickback, this, that, and the third. And I'm not a party, well, I wasn't a party girl. But hey, listen, catch you with the bottles all day, all night. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. Well, next time you see him, you can keep an eye on him. Little did I know, she was keeping more than just an eye on him. Sis was plotting. So me and Bean did go to the same school. So happened, she was just talking to me. She was like, Yeah, you know that guy that you were talking about, String Bean? Well, he is an outsider. That's what she used because he wasn't from where we were from. So he was an out of state, just visiting type of guy. And I guess he had plans on moving out there. From what she told me, before he could even tell me, she was just ready to tell me. So it's just like, y'all are having conversation. Okay, but I'm not jealous. Cool. I was hurt. What's up with it? So a week has passed and me and him have been kicking it, and he's been showing interest in me, which was like reassuring. So I wasn't too worried about her. I'm like, she's just being friendly old bean like she always is. And fast forward to 3 months later, me and him wind up dating. Everything is going well. She never really talked about him anymore. This, that, and the third. So it was cool. Me and her and him would just go to little parties that he would drag me to because it was just like, why not? I don't want you there by yourself, knowing that there's females around that are sloppy. So why don't I just go so I can make sure that I can just protect you from weirdos? Little did I know. Little did I know. Oh, little did I know. It's a funny story. So a couple of months passed by. It was like 2 months. After me and him and her got close, we used to always be together. She had her little boo and we would just do double date things and just be kicking it for real. We all decided to have like a little sleepover, but it was a secretive sleepover, so nobody knew. It was just me, him, her, and her boo. Decided, I don't know how we got away with that. They literally slept in that day, that it was ridiculous that her mom didn't walk in and be like, now what the Jimmy John Jr. is going on in this mug? I don't know how, but it happened. So the night before the sleepover, I did see a message on his phone with Bean's name on it. And I'm like, okay, it's no big deal. Maybe she's trying to, like, I don't even know what I was thinking at that point because I was just dumb. I don't know. So it was just like, after that night, I started seeing them talking a little bit more. And I'm like, okay, my best friend getting along with my boyfriend. Cool. Started seeing her and him text a little more. And I'm like, okay, I don't see nothing wrong with it. She's my best friend. Why would she hurt me like that? Why would she do something like that? Little did I know, I was delusional. A lot of time has passed after that. And eventually she got a job at a little local warehouse that we could go to get like groceries and stuff. And I would go and visit her. And when I had String Bean with me, I would go see her. I would side-eye them side-eyeing each other, if you know what I mean. So I'm just like, and they're like, he would give a little smile and she would give a little smile. I'm looking like, well, what's the fucking joke? Let me know. So from there, I already knew something was up, but I was like, I'm not gonna act on it because maybe they was just talking about something. It's a little inside joke. Me being crazy, and little did I know that they had something going on. So just fuck her boo, right? Because where did he go? You supposed to be watching her. I'm gonna name him Rock because obviously he was a rockhead and didn't know how to watch his female. So the next day after we came from the store, I decided to ask him, what was that? He was like, what was what? Don't act dumb. What was that? What was this little smirk and this little side eye you was doing with Shorty? He's like, it was nothing, man. It was just this and the third. Don't call me man. I will beat the fuck out of you. You have lost your goddamn mind. And I'm trying not to be crazy, but at the same time, I want to release the dragon on him. Like, I want to go in. So I decided to ask him to go through his phone because I've been peeping that they've been texting. He was like, what you want to go through my phone for? Give me your goddamn phone. I'm like, give me your goddamn phone. He's like, hell no, you don't pay my bills. You don't do this and the third. I decided to snatch his phone because he had me fucked up. I took off running because they don't call me Lightfoot for nothing. I should mention at this point I'm at his crib because it was just, I took off in the other room. He got his little homies over and they just looking like, what the? and I'm running for my life. I'm just So I go through his phone and peep this. He did not give me his password. My side eye is something. I done seen him input his password in like 30 times. Yes, he has changed it multiple times, but girl, he did not get past me with nothing. I memorized every 6 digits of the motherfuckers. Little did I know. She's bashing the fuck out of me in the message, talking about this, that, and the third. She ain't this. I could do this for you. She's black. Bruh. And I'm just reading all these messages like, I'm gonna treat you better than her. I got you no matter what. She's this, she's that. He's like, yeah, baby, I know this. You never addressed me like that. We was just always on first name basis, and I was cool on it. There was no such thing as serious with this nigga. And I'm just going through his phone, reading all these messages, and I am infuriated. Everything that I've seen, everything that I read, they had nudes, they had videos, videos of them intercoursing. And I believe that one of the videos was from the night we had the spend a night together. If y'all knew how bad I wanted to tie him to my car, that I didn't even have my invisible boatmobile, and drive him to from his skin to his bones that day, I needed to talk to Dr. Phil after that one. And then something just told me to keep going. Not only was it her, but it was bitches in other states. So now you cheat on me with my best friend, and now you are texting and fucking on bitches in different states. He was a drug dealer, and he did orders in other states, and these are just buyers. They more than buying, they offering shit too, apparently. But it's cool. I'm Gucci because, bro, that's his loss. Period. So at that point, all I remember is I blacked out and beat the fuck out of him. Then, of course, after I beat the fuck out of him, we all calmed down. He took me back to the crib that I was staying at. And of course, I couldn't be there anymore because Bean had lived there and I lived with Bean. So that was a no-go because I was gonna beat the fuck out of her too. So I packed all of my things and I had to walk to another friend's house because apparently my watcher, but not my parent, didn't want me in their household. So I was just tripping at this point, trapping off of just whatever was going on. But that's for another story time. I think I really summed up majority of the story, but I don't want this video to be too long to save me editing time and space on my phone. But if y'all feel like the ends aren't tied to this story, drop in my comment section for a part 2, and I will get on that for y'all. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That was my lesson, which is why I also feel like I have trust issues. But I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to go add all my social medias, which will be located in these 2 areas, and I will not forget this time. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.